With sugar and spice and a roll of the dice, you're listening to The Dice Girls. There is a barrel that you had noticed the previous day has been tipped over on its side, and there is a big puddle of mead on the floor. You see two giant rats the size of poodles each, and one of them bares its teeth and hisses at you. And the other one, when it sees that, also starts scrabbling towards the ladder. So it is time to roll for initiative.
16
14.
plus 1, 17.
I got a 14.
So we have a 17 and a 14. Let's see what the rats get. One of them got a 2. And 16 for the other. Oh, I kind of like how the way this is going to work out. It's going to go player, rat, player, rat.
Oh, nice.
Okay, so first up in the order is Ilana with a 17.
Okay, I am going to...
Before Alana does anything, Kaida just reminds her, hey, there's flammable material on the ground. Maybe don't use fire. Just a tip.
And her hand that was reaching for the hairdryer on her hip stops.
Nice.
Yes, that tracks. And instead she reaches for her hand axe, because that fire spell is my only attacking spell, so I gotta do this the old-fashioned way. And so I'm gonna swing at the one that's closest to me with a hand axe.
So the one that's coming towards you is the one with bared teeth. I think we'll identify them as bared teeth and hisser.
Perfect. Okay, I rolled a 3.
Oh, that does not hit. Wait,
sorry.
Add stuff.
That was my damage roll. I didn't roll if to hit it yet.
Oh.
So
Jumped the gun a little bit there.
but I rolled a 7 plus. Do I get plus?
So it is your strength modifier because it's a melee weapon, and your proficiency bonus.
So is that just a +1 and then a -1? Like it cancels
Is your
itself
proficiency?
out?
Your proficiency is 1.
Oh, my proficiency is 2. Just kidding.
Nice. Okay, that's what. Okay, that sounds right.
Okay, so I add that to my 7 roll, so it's an 8 now. Is that?
That's fair. An 8 unfortunately does not hit.
Rats. I mean, dang it.
Literally. Rats. Oh, man. So, yeah, you swing at the one that's coming at you. Are you still, where are you? You're still kind of, on the ladder?
I'm probably on the floor by now.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm off the ladder, and maybe a couple feet away from it.
Okay, all right. And then, Kaida, where would you be at this point?
I think I'm right next to the ladder. I didn't step very far ahead of it.
That's fair. Okay. Let's see. So next is the hissing rat's turn. He is coming after Kaida with a bite. Does a 12 hit?
No, it does not.
All right. He tries to bite you and misses. He's had a lot of mead.
I couldn't hit a drunk rat. Sorry. Okay. A drunk poodle-sized rat. Okay, all right.
Oh my gosh, that's so funny. Oh man. I will say that normally rats have this feature that's called pack tactics. And it gives them advantage if they're near an ally. And I didn't plan this beforehand until one of you guys had said, oh, and they're drunk. I'm going to take away their pack tactics because they've been slurping on some mead, just so you know. So
I like
good job. Good job. Good ding. Okay, so Hisser does not bite Kaida, and it is now Kaida's turn.
So the one that tried to bite me is definitely like within my reach, right?
Yes, he is within your range.
Okay, because I have the polearm master feat.
Nice.
While wielding a quarterstaff, other creatures provoke opportunity attacks when they enter my reach. So just by him entering my bubble, I get to whack him with my staff as an opportunity attack,
Yes.
which
Yes. Roll
doesn't.
it. Absolutely love this.
I don't think that takes my action, right?
No, it does not. This is considered a reaction.
Cool. Oh wait, I gotta roll the big one first. I did the same thing that Ashley did. I rolled the damage first. Gotta save the hits first. Oh. So that's a 7.
A 7.
That's 7.
Unfortunately, a 7 does not hit.
Yep. Are we sure we didn't drink the mead?
Right? You had a big old
These
slurp
are-
before you came down.
These are drunken master rats. They can dodge us by being drunk.
Right? Yes. Oh, too good. So that was your reaction, Kaida. Your
Yeah.
opportunity attack. You do still have a full action.
Right. I'm going to use my Ray of Frost. That's an 18.
An 18 for sure hits this rat.
Ooh.
Absolutely.
So-
Oh, did you say which one you were the one that's in your range, right?
Yeah.
Which was the Hisser.
Yeah, so Ray of Frost does 1d8 cold damage, and then their speed is reduced by 10 feet.
Nice.
So he's moving a little slower.
What does Ray of Frost look like?
So Ray of Frost, it's like she just kind of holds out her finger, and a ray of like silvery, silvery sparkly ice just kind of shoots out of her fingertip at this rat. And let's see how
That's
much
awesome.
damage. 2 damage.
So yeah, you zap this rat with a ray, and it makes a bit of a yelping noise and takes 2 damage. And is not like loving you right now. It is the bared teeth rat's turn. He is gonna go take a shot at Alana. Does a 14 hit?
Yes.
All right. So the one that had bared his teeth, he kind of focuses in on you, Alana. He's gonna scurry. I guess I say scurry, but like if they're the size of poodles, they're like they're running.
Yeah.
He kind of bites you on the ankle, and he does 5 damage,
Ooh.
and that is his turn. And it is now Alana's turn.
I am going to swing right back at him.
It's fair. Reasonable response.
Please. Okay. That's a 19.
Ooh.
That
Plus
absolutely.
whatever. Okay.
That for sure hits. Yep, absolutely.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Okay. And
Oh, which one? Oh, yeah, the bared teeth one. Sorry. Go
Yeah.
ahead.
Yes. And that is also 2 damage.
Nice. All right. Yes. And you swung at him with your axe, you said?
Yes.
Nice. Nice. So that axe comes down. It gets him for 2 damage. And he also lets out a little squeal. It is the Hisser's turn, who has been focusing on Kaida. So that's where he's going to stay engaged with. He's also going to, try to give you a bite, Kaida. That's a nat 1. He, in his stupor, he tries to, go for your ankle also, but he kind of, trips and misses, and he falls, he lands snout first, kind of on the floor, he trips over himself. I mean, he's already close to the floor. Rats have little legs, but, he kind of stumbles, and he deals himself a damage to his nose, to his snout.
Right.
And it is now Kaida's turn.
Okay, so Kaida is just gonna take her quarterstaff and kind of bonk him with it again. as her attack, because I only get the reaction when they come into my bubble for the first time. So this is just a regular old whack on the noggin. That's a 6.
Oh, nope. A 6 does not hit, unfortunately. Maybe you went for him while he was still kind of mid-trip.
Right.
And it just didn't quite connect.
Uh-huh.
All right. Now it's Bared Teeth Rat, who chomped on Rachna's not Rachna. Oh my gosh.
You wouldn't believe how many times I've done that in my head.
I've been so scared of doing that this whole time.
At least with Kaida, you can, like, correct real quick.
Yes. And I wonder if it contributes a little bit to me thinking Rachna.
Maybe.
Oh, too funny. I'm so sorry, Alana. Man, me and Raz can't get your name right. I'm so sorry. Oh my gosh. Okay, so the bared thank you. The Bared Teeth Rat is going to go he saw how effective it was last time, and he is going to try to bite you again, Alana. Does a 15 hit?
Yep.
Okay. He chomps around your ankle for 4 damage.
Ooh. Ouch. I'm hurting. Okay.
Yeah, that would have downed
That
me.
is it. That is it for him. It is Alana's turn.
Okay. I am going to... I will cast Cure Wounds for my turn.
Nice.
Do I have to roll to hit that? Surely
no,
not.
it automatically succeeds. I think the part you roll for is how much it heals.
Okay.
I am so curious as to what Cure Wounds from an Artificer looks like.
1d8. That one. Okay. What it looks like is I pull out from somewhere. I pull out what looks like a turkey baster filled with a liquid. A blue magical not the turkey baster. and I point it at my ankle where I was bitten, and give it a little squeeze, and it comes out kind of like a spritz, like a spray bottle, more than a stream. It's kind of a spritzer.
Nice.
Oh boy.
Just a little refresher.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, I love that so much. How often does Alana accidentally like sit on the turkey baster squeezer?
Oh no.
It's like in her, I'm like it's somewhere on her person. How often does that happen?
I am willing to bet that it happened at least like 3 times before she finally learned to put it somewhere else on her person.
Nice. Love it.
And that's 1d8 plus my spellcasting ability modifier.
Nice.
So that's a 2 plus 3. So 5.
Nice.
I'll take it.
Yeah. All right. So yeah, we see Ilana take out this turkey baster and spritz her ankle. And the bites immediately look better. Like they look a little, they're not gone, but like they're less deep.
Yeah. They're scabbing over.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay, we've got the hissing rat who is still engaged with Kaida. He's gonna attempt again. He just embarrassed himself a little bit, tripping, but he's gonna try to bite you.
Yep.
This rat got another not one.
That one had too much.
Oh my gosh, he had way too much. He trips a second time, like for double of the embarrassment.
Yeah.
And does another damage to his own snout.
4 not ones in one session is wild.
That is
Right?
That is wild. That is absolutely unexpected. Like, I think after facing 2 embarrassments in a row, this rat is going to turn and kind of change his tactic. He is going to start heading towards Alana, but that will give you an attack of opportunity, Kaida. Because he's leaving your...
Noise.
Right.
Yeah.
Nat 20.
Yes. Saving my life.
I need to double check this. I think on a nat 20 you do double damage.
Oh, that's right.
Ooh.
What is it? One,
Please?
Yes, it's a critical hit.
Yes.
Okay.
That does double damage. Absolutely.
Right.
Nice. Tell us what this swing looks like. If it's epic, you get it. He's turning to run away. And what do you do?
I think after me also missing twice, I changed from trying to like bop him with the end of my stick to like arcing it over my head and whacking him with the top of it.
Nice.
Yeah.
Love this.
That is 8 total damage.
Kaida, tell us what it looks like
Yes!
as this rat perishes.
Oh man, I arc it over my head and I bring it down on his head. And he just kind of crumples to the ground.
Nice. Beautiful. All right, you're 1 rat down. And it is now Alana's turn.
Ooh, okay. I am going to...
Because the rat whose turn it would have been no longer is alive. Or at least no longer conscious.
I'm gonna swing again with my hand
Absolutely.
axe. And that is a 5.
What do you add to it?
+1.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
Nope, that does not hit. Oh, no.
I like that it was under consideration, though. That was...
It was, yeah.
That was a good sign.
I didn't know how much you were adding. Yeah. I mean, yeah. I had asked. Oh, man. Okay, yeah. So you swing your axe at the hissing remaining rat and do not connect. At this point, he is like looking back and forth between the two of you. It is his turn. He is going to go for your ankle one more time, though, because he has found success there twice now. Does a 12 hit, Alana?
My AC is exactly 12, so...
Ooh, let's see. Let's see who ties go to.
I think it goes to the defender, right?
Yep. The...
Yay!
Okay, the active. The active? Oh, wait, hang on. That's weirded wordly. Hang on. Weirded wordly? Is that what I just said?
Yes! I didn't even notice
Neither did I.
until you said something.
Neither did I.
Oh my god. I think it hits. Yeah, it has to be
dang.
met or exceeded, and it was met.
Ah, okay.
Dang.
Fair enough. Wait, I don't have any, I don't get to add anything to it, right?
I don't think
to
so.
your armor class?
Yeah, I don't think so, right?
No, I don't think so.
Okay. Just checking. Okay.
Yeah, good try. Good, honestly, good question, though.
Yeah.
Okay, so he does bite you. And... Oh, he bites you for 6 damage.
Oh my gosh, I'm on 1 health.
Ooh, he gets a good chomp. He's chomped on your ankle. And now it's Kaida's turn.
Kaida is also gonna try, since it worked so well the last time, arcing it over her head and kind of
Nice.
whacking him with it. That's a 17.
That'll hit him.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Damage. 3 damage.
3 damage. This rat looks haggard. Like he is having... He started off having a pretty good day. Like, he and his buddy found free mead, and they were just chilling and drinking mead. His day has gone very badly now. But he's still alive. And it is Alana's turn. He's barely alive, we'll say that.
So is Alana.
Yep. I
Yep.
don't know if What's the turn order after me? Is it
the rat? Yep.
I want to swing, but I feel like I should play it safe. But I also did not write down how many spell slots I have, so I need to make sure I have more than one real quick.
Right. I believe you do.
I think this is telling me I have 2 first level spell slots.
Yes, it is. I'm looking at it too.
Okay. So I will cast Cure Wounds again, even though it's the beginning of the day. It's both my spell slots.
It's been a very busy morning.
Yeah. And so I'll take my turkey baster back out and do that, and then roll d8, 1d8 plus spellcasting modifier. That is a 6 plus 3, 9.
Nice. That was a good heal.
I survive.
Yeah, you did. All right. So next up is the hissing rat. He has just seen a minute ago Kaida take out his friend, so he's gonna switch up tactics. I think he would switch up and come for Kaida either way, which is going to, I think, trigger an attack of opportunity for Alana if she wants to take it.
Yes. Yes. Do I just swing with my axe? Wait, I have to roll for it.
Yep.
Okay, so 15, does that hit?
Yes, it does.
Yeah. Well, that's the wrong die. D6.
Nice.
A 4.
Ooh. A 4. Alana, tell us what it looks like when this rat beefs it.
I think it looks pretty similar to when Kaida took out her rat, only with a hand axe.
Nice. Yep, that's fair. Absolutely. Beautiful.
I took inspiration from her effective move, and yes. I did the same thing.
I love it, and I love it narratively because Alana has said she wants to be more like Kaida.
Yeah.
That is beautiful. I love this. Okay, so yes, we're out of initiative. Combat has ended. Good job, you two. You have defeated both of these giant rats. And now there's 2 giant rats on the floor and Mead in the basement. What do?
Should we take him out to the dumpster?
Probably. How do you think they got in here, though? Do you think they
have no idea?
They must have taken the ladder. We've been over this.
Yeah. Yeah, unless there's a giant gaping hole in the wall that we're not seeing.
I want to check the hole that I covered last time and see if it's still covered.
Sure. Roll me an investigation check.
Where'd my... Oh, there it is. 15.
Ooh.
Nice.
Plus nothing.
Fair. Yes, when you're investigating the area around the hole that you sealed yesterday, you can see that it's still sealed up quite nicely. You did a really good job. Your craftsmanship was excellent, and it has not been compromised in 24 hours.
Thank you.
Of course.
Can we look around and see if there's somewhere else that they might have gotten in?
You absolutely can, yeah. Yeah, if you both would like to roll me, I think these would also be investigation checks. Just a little bigger of an area.
2.
That's a dirty 20.
Yes. I love this. You guys have given me a gift here. Okay.
What does that mean? I'm scared.
So, Alana, with a 2, you are like searching around the basement. You're kind of like, well, I guess tell me what it looks like. Like, what you are investigating the basement area. Like, what specifically are you doing?
It's hard for me to imagine her not doing it well. So
that's fair.
I would say she's trying to look like behind some shelves and stuff, but maybe everything on the shelves is too heavy or too fragile, and she doesn't really want to break anything else this week, so so she's trying to like look behind a shelf and stuff, but she's just not finding anything because she doesn't want to move anything.
That is totally fair. I like that. Yeah. So she is inspecting the shelves. She's not finding much. Also for a 2, I'm gonna say that like she accidentally steps in some of the meat on the floor, and now the soles of her shoes are really sticky.
No.
I know, it's the worst. Literally the worst. I hate that so bad. Alana doesn't really find anything. Kaida, on the other hand, maybe when Alana like steps in the mead, I imagine she has some kind of reaction to that. Right?
Yeah.
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 What do you think? What would she like? How would she react?
Oh, dagnabbit.
Love it. Kaida, when you hear Alana say dagnabbit and you look over and she has stepped in the mead on the floor, you kind of notice by where she stepped. Okay, you know how like liquid looks on a floor?
Mm-hmm.
There's almost like a really thin line where the liquid is kind of like leaking through the floor a little. It's just a really almost imperceptible line in the floor where the liquid is kind of going through.
Uh-huh.
And it's a very straight line. And I would say it is very narrow. But like the more you look at it and follow it, it's kind of a longish line, maybe like 4 or 5 feet.
Ilana, I
Yes.
think there's a trap door down here.
Oh, where do you see it?
Do you see? Look at the liquid that you just unfortunately stepped in. Do you see how it's falling in this, like, down this straight line?
I get down on my knees and and inspect. I see. She'll even stick her hand on it to like feel for the crack and try and find the outline of the door or whatever hatch.
Yes, I'll say you're successful. It's been pointed out to you. You can kind of see it. Yeah, you feel it. You can feel it's very thin, like I said, but it is long.
Okay. I guess I want to try and find a handle or something to bust it open.
Nice. Let's see. Roll me one more investigation check.
That's another 2. At least it wasn't a 1.
That's fair. That's fair. Ilana, you're unable to find any kind of handle in the trapdoor, and some of the mead, when you get down on your hands and knees, it gets on the knees of your pants.
No.
Yeah.
That's worse than the shoes.
It is. And kind of, if you would like to investigate also.
Yes. Yep.
Yes, you may. Absolutely.
13.
All right. I'm going to say that's not bad. For a 13, with a 13, Kaida, I'm going to say kind of like, so you saw the one line, and logically that means there should be a couple more lines connecting to it. Mm-hmm. And with that thought, you are able to kind of find like the shape of the door. And once you see that, you are kind of able to think, well, the handle would probably be somewhere around this area.
Mm-hmm.
And so I'm going to say it does take you a couple of minutes. It's meaty and sticky and kind of gross.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, you do find a handle to the trapdoor.
Should I pull it?
Yes.
Maybe step off of it first.
Oh, right. And I stumble back to fall to get out of the way.
Yeah. And then Kaida's gonna try to pull the lever.
Okay. I'm torn because I almost want to make you roll me a strength check, but also I want this door to open. So
it's not guaranteed with my strength.
That's fair. That's fair. Okay, so for this one, I'm gonna say, yeah, you are able. You are able to open up this trapdoor, and it kind of like, you can't see any hinges, but it still kind of moves as if it's on a hinge.
Right.
And it opens up, and under the trapdoor is another ladder. And it looks like it goes down into an unfinished earthen tunnel.
This would have been nice to know about. Because this is probably where the rats are coming from.
They must be. There's no other way. And this does.
Sorry, that was not on purpose.
I think this does confirm that rats can climb ladders. Right? There's no other way in or out of this place without ladders.
Yeah. I think at least specifically the big rats can climb ladders.
Yes. Appropriately sized ladders.
Yes. For appropriately sized rats.
Full disclosure, I did, after our last session, look it up, and apparently rats 100% can climb ladders.
Really?
I thought so.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yes.
Yeah.
It makes sense, but I don't know why I thought it was ridiculous. Like, maybe just the imagery of it.
That would be so cute, though.
Right. Right. But yes,
I just imagine them hopping up the steps.
Yes. They absolutely do. I was very wrong.
Shall we?
I've still got a torch, so let's go.
All right.
Who goes down first?
I'll go first. I can see, and I'm not carrying a torch. I've got both my hands free, you know.
There. All right. Alana and Kaida, you two climb down the ladder into this dark earthen unfinished tunnel. And that's where we're going to end our session today.
Uh-huh.
Dang it.
Yep. That's what I thought.